Back in the studio again in Vibrica Studios, and always your co-presenter, your co-instructor, Don Maxi, right here, bringing you always the dope, and epic tutorial you ever get in your life. I'm talking about. And today is going to be special moment again. So get your coffee, your laptop, your desktop, or your MacBook, and get your software installed, and let's all learn together. As always, stay tuned. Okay, so now we're back in After Effects again. Now you see a lay of land in After Effects. It is time to put what you've learned already from tutorial verse 1, 2, 3 all into practice, and also to build on it. And what we are going to do is to create a lower third here, and that we're going to use in another or the next tutorial. And you can see I already have an untitled project right here, as I show you in the previous. And what we're going to do is to add a new compositions to that. So we're going to get a new dialogue like so this is how it's going to be like. All you need to do is just click on this composition right here, or either you see there is a shortcut right here. No, let me come back. Control N. So on your keyboard you can just type Control N, or if you're on the Mac it's just Command N, and just click on it, and this dialog box will be in front of you like so. So all what we're going to do is to give this our new composition a name. So previously in the other tutorial you could see it was comp 1. Now it's time to give it a name, because we are creating a new composition. And let me brief you on something. In the tutorial verse 2, what we did was to understand what all the composition was about. This is actually a tutorial of creating a composition. There are some settings you need to do when you are creating a composition. So today I'm going to show you all this kind of stuff before we'll be doing some crazy stuff along the way. So what we're going to do is to give this composition a name. So what you need to do is, I'm going to give my monsters. Then I put L3. L, capital L and 3. Yeah, actually, so you can name it anything you want, because you just need to follow this tutorial and practice everything we are doing right here. So when you give this thing a name, and what I'm going to do now again is to change our preset right here. I'm going to change this preset that I'm using here. So I'm going to go to this humongous long list. As you can see, this is a humongous long list, and I'm going to choose HDT 1080-25 1080 HDTV, not HDTV, not HDTV 10 HDTV 1080-25. That is 1920 times 1080 in terms of pixel dimension, with a 25 frame rate per second. Actually my location, I'm on an unknown location, and here you could use 25 as a frame rate. Those in the UK too can use 25 frame rate, and those in the US can use 30 frame rate as you wish. But for this tutorial purpose, you're going to use 25 frame rate per second. And if you're using audio from a source that has a time code, such as a broadcast wave file or a QuickTime file, With the time code track, it is important that the frame rate match or the sync will be off. And in fact, the longer the video, the more different frame rate will impact on your sync. So if your video is, for example, 30 frame rate per second, make sure that it is the same frame rate as your audio sources when you are setting it up. Now, often some video editing software like Premiere Pro will automatically translate different frame rate to match the project frame rate, but you should always double check to see whether they match all together. Now, what we need to do is add in some time, and what we need to do is just to go down here. You see where it's labeled duration. All we need to do is to click in that field and highlight it. Now we need only 10 seconds for this lower third, because you're going to do a short start. So all we need is just 10 seconds, and now we don't have to select those digits individually. So all you can do is to just type 1. What we need is 10 seconds. All you need to do is to just click there, highlight it, type 1 0 0 0 0 like this, and notice when we tap out, you could see we have 1 minute, which is wrong. We didn't do the thing well. Just highlight it and just type 1 0 0 0 and just tap out. Now you see we have 10 seconds, and this is a handy shortcut to that time. So once you're done with that, you can hit OK. You'll find your new composition right on the work area or the project panel. Let me shoot this a bit. So if you're done with all these settings, just click on OK, and that's it. So you could see we have what monster L3 right here, and you find our new composition right here labeled monster NN3. So since our composition is ready, in our next tutorial we're going to bring in some content to use inside this composition we just created. So stay tuned, enjoy more, subscribe, share with your friends, have some coffee with your wife or girlfriend, and stay tuned for more. See you in the next tutorial. Take care. Bye bye.